What's up, everybody? This is an episode of Smoking the Truth with your boy King Oz and
Orlando Flow.
Whoa!
I like that.
That sounded
You're
beautiful.
feeling yourself, aren't you?
Yeah.
One last time.
I can go for a while.
Hold on, Steve. Let's get this show started, boys and girls.
Stop lacking on this time. Let's go.
Yeah.
We've got multiple topics for you guys today. You know,
Yes, we do.
We like to do our weekly trends for you guys, so we can try and stay on top of what you guys like as well.
What's happening in the world of the United States?
United States. Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a blessed day, blessed week, blessed everything.
Hope you guys doing good today. It's a beautiful, beautiful week so far.
Most definitely. You know, so one of our good topics for you guys today, the Hard Rock Stadium reopens for COVID-19 testing and vaccination rollouts.
Also, let's include in that topic right there, Disney as well joins them to do the vaccine. Whoever's ready to take the vaccine, Steven, you ready?
I don't know.
Take a flight to Disneyland.
Do I get like a free week stay at Disneyland if I get it?
Free staying for you.
You said free stay.
Free staying at Disney's and Hard Rock Stadium for you to get the vaccine. It's interesting how they're picking these big stadiums to do it.
Well, it's not even just that. It's crazy what kind of tactics that they're using to even get people to get these vaccinations. Because in DC, if you guys did not know,
Let me hear this out.
you get a free bag of weed after your vaccination. All you potheads out there, are you getting vaccinated?
Yo, they smart. They're using this crazy.
Next thing you know, they're gonna start offering a fifth and everything to people.
Yo, come through.
Hey, we got a whole bottle of liquor right here for you. As long as you get tested and you get your vaccination, you have it.
Come through. You know what's funny, bro? With the weed situation, that they're gonna give you a free bag of weed if you get tested. On the radio, you know, listen to the radio some part of the week when I'm working. They're saying that they can help you So this is what I heard. One thing is we can help you deal with your problems. It's like I heard like a promo on the radio. Number two, if you want to like buy weed and get like the actual papers to buy the medical marijuana, they will help you get it.
Yeah.
So it's getting more out there.
Well, I mean, you know, there's also speak that Biden's going to legalize it because, you know, if you didn't know that Kamala Harris was actually one of like the biggest people who locked people up just because of marijuana.
Oh yeah.
But she said recently, before, you know, they were even deemed, you know, the winners of the election, that she wanted to change that because she had a whole nother side and perspective to it. She wants to legalize it.
You know, she's being advised by people that the stuff she did in the past is wrong, and now she's the vice president. She got to change something.
Her ways of life, yeah. I mean,
exactly.
Everybody's got to go through these changes in life, no matter who you are, no matter how you are. You got to change, and there's always something to change about you.
It's crazy, bro.
Nobody's perfect. Nothing's perfect. As long as you accept that, life will be good.
You got that right. Nobody. Go ahead. What else we got this week going on, man? It's a crazy world, man. 2021. How will you rate 2021 so far? So far.
It's crazy. I mean, there's, like I said, there's a lot of funny things going out and around the world, even in the United States. So Trump signed the relief bill, you know, back in last year, December. And then they're finally reading out the committee comments, and, you know, Donald Trump put in there, hey, you got 180 days to disclose information about UFOs.
UFO. You know, that be going for years now.
Yeah,
People be like, oh, I saw a UFO by the whatever.
Ever since Roswell, everybody's been like, yeah, there's something going on here. And, you know, around that time, we didn't have knowledge of that kind of technology, so what the fuck else could it be?
Yo, it's crazy, bro. You know how crazy how the government just play us like this for years and years and years? Like, oh, you guys think there's a UFO? No, we're not mentioning nothing about it.
No, it's not a UFO. It's a weather balloon, or it's this, or they're using.
They treat them like kids, bro.
They're using, yeah, they're treating everybody like kids,
We
and
little
it's like you're
kids.
not giving out this information that everybody needs to know. It's like it's going to become more and more prevalent in our future. The more and more we become
man.
accessible to space, because everybody's going to see it. So everybody's got to know before the next 3 years.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Like, I'm tired of them thinking that societies is slower, and we got to keep you dumb in order to use you.
But believe it or not, back then, before television was really a thing,
The radio.
the radio was the biggest thing, and I think it was like a radio show, an actual show called World of the Wars or War of the Worlds or something like that. And it's basically everybody started freaking out because they thought aliens were invading the world. People were jumping off of buildings, committing suicide, banding up for war and everything.
You see, that is why I give them credit. They're trying to keep society in line, They don't want anybody to be scared running away. Oh, the aliens are coming to die because let's freak out. Let's take over the government.
This is why I keep trying to stress it enough. Like, in my own personal beliefs, I believe that, the media was created to help open our minds up.
I agree.
Like movies and stuff like that. And, like, you're dealing with things that actually happen. Like, you watch movies and stuff like that. That movie was inspired by something that happened in real life.
Facts.
Believe it or not, whether you think about it or not, it was inspired by something that caused that person to be like, I'm writing something about it.
But at the same time, I like how that's the purpose of media, right? And how it's helping, get information out there. But at the same time, some people twist it and took it to a different direction. It's like music now.
Yeah.
There's horrible music, a lot of horrible music, and there's some good music.
Most definitely.
But if you just listen to trash and the trash that media provide, then you're going to be lost in their trash.
Now, believe it or not, if you guys want to go check out some of this information, yes, they have released this information over the years, and I have been tracking it myself personally. So, within UFOs and the UFO community, I hope you guys take your time to really look at these things. Even though that most of the true facts that should be in there are mainly blacked out, they're giving you this information, and the United States, their intelligence on this subject, they have some kind of need and wanting to know what this is, because I think it's about pretty much almost all the intelligence agencies in the United States have dealt with, researching these things. So
fair,
obviously they're interested in it for a certain reason, and they're releasing this information for a certain reason. But also, some of the stuff that we see nowadays could be experimental technology, especially with how far we pushed in society and how fast we're rising in society. We can develop that technology ourselves.
But not only that, why in the hell they're blocking it out? Why can't we just be like, no, the actual information? Why they have to keep hiding stuff from us?
Here's the thing. Like,
why?
Let's just say if it is part, of United States experiments, right?
Right. They don't want nobody to actually know.
They're not gonna want another country like North Korea or Russia or China know that technology before them.
Yeah.
Because then that's a breach in our national security.
You're right. It got a purpose to hide information. I just don't like it when it's like
when you're being like, yeah, it's kind of real, but it's fake at the same time. It's like, no, it's one or the other. It's about time, and we're in that time and era that it needs to be released, and the people need to know, because
too much information out there nowadays.
Like I said, we have 3 more years, and before full space tourism is completely taking over.
That's gonna be crazy.
And everybody's gonna be like, what the hell did I just see out here?
When I be like, Steven, I'm buying a ticket to go to the moon.
Yeah,
just like that.
They're trying to get that down to an economy, like the flight of that down to a perfect economy class. Like, I wouldn't mind like going around the moon.
It's gonna be dope to be like, I'm going to the moon for a vacation for a week. I'll see you when I get back in Earth. Hey, what's good?
Now, I don't know if you ever heard of like Einstein's theory. So like, technically, in a sense, time travel is real if you think about it. So in Einstein's theory, let's just say you're here at Earth and it's a certain kind of mass, and then you go to something like a black hole or a planet that's bigger and has a more mass. Time is a lot slower for you. So by the time you come back, everything that's been here on this Earth is a couple more years down the road than what you've originally been. So it's when you're traveling at like the speed of light.
So hold on, explain that more simply because
I'm
you lost me
I'm
that
try-
little bit.
I'm literally trying to figure out how I can explain
Explain
it.
in rice and beans, you know.
So we're Earth. Earth is only so big and it rotates. Only so fast. Only has a mass and gravity.
Right.
So you get a bigger planet or a black hole, something that's has more mass to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make your time, your perception of time, a lot different. So you might age differently in that time. So let's just say you go to this big black hole. You could spend maybe 20 minutes in it. That 20 minutes could have been like 3 years.
Wow.
For the United States.
That's
Or for
crazy.
the world.
That's crazy. And not only that, what was the other thing you were telling me today? That the Earth is going faster than normal?
Yeah, so that's
crazy, right?
There has been scientific proof that the Earth has been rotating faster than what it's been normally doing. So there's been talk of needing to adjust the hours and things like that. Like, you notice, like, I've even noticed, like, it's getting dark outside pretty much earlier. Like, I mean, it's been since wintertime and all that other stuff, but time is going quicker. You gotta realize the change in society.
And quicker.
But let's move on.
Let's move on, man. A lot of you.
I had a lot. You don't
want to make people nervous, man. You're already making me nervous. You're making the other poor people nervous.
I don't want to make anybody nervous because
man. Come on.
We just make this show so you guys can be aware of what you can actually research and find out on your own.
It's allowed there. It's allowed to know.
So also, moving on to the next subject.
Let's see what we got, Steven. Go ahead. Take it over for us.
Well, with some of the GOP support votes to impeach Trump a historic second time.
Yes. The beauty about impeaching Trump, like to get this clear, if Trump he was already impeached, but the beauty of that is that one, he will not get the benefits after you get off from office.
You won't be able to rerun for presidency.
Exactly. That's one, and then you won't be able to get that money they give you every month. As a president, it's like I don't remember how much.
I don't know if
the exact number, but
I don't know if that'll be the. I don't even know if he'll even get the Secret Service.
He's not gonna get none of that, bro. If he got impeached, unless he can reverse that, but I doubt it.
I mean,
I doubt it.
The only way you can really reverse anything is a pardon, but at this point in time, I don't even know if there's enough time for a pardon to even take place.
Yeah,
like I'm surprised the impeachment went through as quick as it did.
I'm so happy it did.
I thought it was going to take a while.
I thought so too, but I guess they have their own ways to run things over there. So Donald Trump got impeached, guys. That's a beauty. No more Trump, 2021. Well, also we got more things coming out, like Martin Luther King Day's coming on Monday. Mm-hmm. Guys, you know what's crazy? Martin Luther King did so much for the United States, for the black people, for the
African American community.
Yeah,
and he did a lot. He was a lot in partaking in the civil rights movement, the March on Washington, and
not only that, he
equal rights.
Even in today, we still talk about him. Like all this stuff he did is still being impacting us.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like there needs to be another person
that step up and be able to take that on to the next level. I feel like it's like a pass on. Yeah.
But I feel like the Black Lives Matter movement
is pretty much
the next one.
Yeah.
It's ours.
As long as certain movements or certain things just don't get out of hand. I mean, you even see all the crazy Trump supporters that ran out into the Capitol. I mean, come on now. People
that shows a lot. Shows a lot of character.
I actually watched a video on Trump saying he doesn't condone any of that. Those actions.
Trump is BSing, bro. Trump is BSing, bro.
He's ass backwards for no reason.
Trump is just saying that just to say that because we well know, if we do some research right now, I did my research. Trump prepared that. Like.
So he had to say something that triggered it.
I heard he had a rally a few days before that day, tell people to go to DC, to the Capitol, and do that.
But I don't know if he specifically said, cause it like that. I didn't personally watch the video, but people can also perceive what's being said the wrong way if they're not interpreting it correctly.
That's a lot of people, bro. Like to run all those masses of people to do one object, it has to be something being said. You can't tell me they just be like, "Oh, we're just gonna go to Capitol and just do that." Like, nah, bro. there's got to be some type of communication going on between the leader and the people.
But once again, guys, Monday's coming around, Martin Luther King Day.
Sure, you
Take your
guys-
time to really research about what he really
What he
did for the
did, yeah,
community around him, for the African American community, and so on. Guys, he is such an inspirational person
Huge.
in making movements. And in order for society to make movements, we need to be inspired by people like him.
Facts. Facts. He's a huge guy. My respect for him. My respect for Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
MLK.
Also, another big fact that goes on this past week is NRA, the National Rifle Association, declares bankruptcy and seeks to leave New York and head to Texas.
Man, oh man. The NRA going to Texas. So, one thing I was saying, bro. I feel like these has a few components to the situation. This is us here talking now. This is nothing to do with the sources or anything, okay? I feel like the NRA, one, it's outdated. Two, I feel like there's a lot of corruption going on in there because when a business decides to move to another state, it's something got to be going on. And also, as the article, we were reading the article, they were doing some research. The New York, I think it was the police or somebody, was doing research on their company, and there's some corruption going on. Organization, yeah. They were doing some research, and they find out there's something going on. There's something that needs to be changed, and I'm not surprised that they're going to bankrupt. I'm not surprised.
Let me put it to you this way: if you have a society that's been around since the Civil War,
yes,
with old ways and old passions and old thoughts, it's going to have a little bit of corruption because society has changed, and what we thought was a good thing is actually corrupt.
Horrible.
It's actually corrupt.
It's horrible.
So sometimes you gotta break down your structures and rebuild.
And connect with society, connect with the young people. Be like, I'm opening in more communities, more buildings to help the
For
new
gun
people.
safety,
Exactly.
or whatever. And the NRA was the biggest thing on gun safety. But that's the one thing I'm gonna say is, if we don't have an NRA or some kind of organization find good and safe ways for people to handle weapons, then how are we gonna be able to handle weapons? I hope it doesn't go bankrupt and actually be destroyed because we're gonna lose.
We need somebody who's
we need
the
that kind of
like that.
we need that kind of organization.
But they had their chances, bro. When I don't remember the person's name, but when there's gun shoots, when somebody's dying because of guns misuse, this is when they need to come handy. When that topic is trending, and be like, hey guys, we're taking this person under under us and help them, teaching them the values of guns.
Most definitely.
That's when they need to go and play a role. But sometimes they're lacking of that. They're lacking of that. And if you're lacking of that, we don't need you in America. Sorry.
So moving on to our last topic for you guys before we close this out.
Yes, sir.
Bitcoin plunged. I mean, it was up so high. Like I was trying to tell you before, like Bitcoin. When I looked at it, a couple of months back, it was only like $11,000 a Bitcoin. And now Bitcoin is up to 30 something. It was up to 42,000, 43,000, dropped back down, dramatically, lost 20% of its value. And it's still, I feel like it's still going to climb back up. I feel like it's almost doing exactly what I told you. It's kind of like,
it went high?
Yeah, it's like every week something happens to it. But it's not like it's going to happen immediately. Everything with Bitcoin takes time.
I don't know, bro.
Progression.
I feel like Bitcoin right now is shining. It's shining the most right now. It's doing like going up, going down.
You think it's at its peak?
That's what I'm getting. It's at its peak right now. You know why? I feel like it's gonna be manipulated. It's gonna be controlled by now. It's gonna get to the point. It's gonna be controlled.
I mean, technically, it's already in the progress of being controlled since it's on legal currency market such as the stock exchange and things like that. It's basically something that you can buy and sell, and it's taxed like everything else.
I feel like it's reaching a peak though. I feel like there's nothing else to do with Bitcoin. You invest, you take out money, I don't know. I'm not so much aware of what's happening with that. I'm not going to speak so much on it, but I feel like it needs to be, how you go to the ATM and get money?
You can go to a Bitcoin machine.
I'm seeing it more now, but I feel like it needs to be more out there, accessible for people.
Well, so like when I go to a certain gas station, say Royal Farms, right?
I see the Bitcoin sign.
It's not just you know, one, it's not just a machine just for getting money from the ATM. It's a Bitcoin machine too. But also, like, say you go to 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven has an actual Bitcoin machine and an ATM.
You see, that's what I'm starting to see. The Bitcoin machine, that's the big plus for the market. And that's what we need. We need it to be more out there.
But it's like, I don't know how I feel about going into a store and then buying and trading off of a touchscreen computer in a store.
This is what I'm trying to tell you,
I'd rather just sit, you know, at my house on a computer or on my phone and be like, buy, sell, trade.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's going to get somehow manipulated worse. Because it's when it gets so big, it's going to get out of hand. In my opinion. That's my opinion on Bitcoin.
My opinion of Bitcoin, I feel like it's going to drop just a little bit more. But then it's going to skyrocket past the point 40? In which it hit before.
It was 40, I believe.
But it's very funny because, you know, I've actually watched, I didn't really like read up too much into it, but people were saying, like, you know, it's possible you could, like, lose your digital wallet. Like, people have lost their digital wallet with millions and millions of dollars in a digital wallet.
Don't say that, bro. Oh, my God.
And then there was a dude, he was so mad that he threw out his old hard drive that had Bitcoin on it. He threw it out, and now he's offering the city, like, $17 million if they find it.
Oof.
Like, that man must be rolling the bank right now.
You see what I mean? It got it. I don't know.
Honestly,
I'm scared of Bitcoin now.
Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Bitcoin will become the new normal as well as everything else that's been going on.
That's where they need to go. If they don't go that route, before somebody stop them, Bitcoin situation, they need to go like how we get money on the ATM. They need to get to that level of be like, okay, either you can pay with regular money or you can pay with Bitcoin. That's what we want.
There's already certain companies that are taking to that perspective. Like some companies online buying, and then you got I think it's Papa John's. Papa John's, you can order pizza with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because it's
happening. It's coming. This is what's coming.
It's the future.
It's the future. It's what's coming, bro.
Just saying this so you guys can be more open-minded and understand the realm of which we're headed in society and life.
Just be prepared, man. The Bitcoin era is among us. Right
well,
now.
Guys, this has been an episode of Smoking the Truth. If you guys like what you hear and see, please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell if you guys like it.
Well,
guys,
it's been Orlando Flo
and King Oz.
And I hope you guys had a good week. Stay blessed, stay strong, stay positive. Do your reading, do your research. Stay informed, guys. Stay informed.
Information's out there.
Just gotta
keep
go get
researching.
Just gotta go get it.
And know where to look.
Exactly.
Know your history. Have a blessed week.
See you. Give me my Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
I like my Bitcoin.
Rose.